Hello guys, so the other day I think when I came back because I didn't make videos on the holidays, somebody mm, commented on my video that, you know, if I could do a resolutions video because it's January. I know it is the end of January, so maybe I shouldn't be making a resolutions video right now, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna tell you guys what I have been doing since Saturday, I would say. So my strategy usually was up until right now. Supposedly I was making videos every day, although sometimes I wasn't making videos. So, but yeah, like my idea was like every day, almost every day. Anyway, I've gone on little hiatuses because, things happen. But that was my initial idea. And I was making 2 to 3 TikToks every day. Well, at least posting 2 to 3 TikToks every day. But the problem was that I would spend a long time thinking about what videos to make and like what to make the video about. I mean, I have a notebook with ideas of the videos that I can make and stuff. But the problem is that with having so many ideas and whatever, like sometimes even if you have like great ideas or whatever, like you have to feel like talking about that thing in the moment. I don't know if that happens to you guys, but at least it happens to me. And so sometimes I would spend a lot of time thinking in my room, just pacing in my room, literally thinking like, what should I talk about? What can I, do you know what I mean? Like, what can I talk about? Like, I always have something to say, but like, I don't talk about everything on this channel, obviously. And so, you know, I was like, what can I talk about? Like, what do I feel like talking about on my channel? And it was always really hard to find something. Am I underpronouncing? It was always really hard to find something. I don't know. And so yeah, it's just I don't know. It was really hard. I was like, I don't know if I mentioned it, but I'm starting to make videos like batch making videos. I was gonna make videos on the weekends, and then I would schedule them for the week. But the thing is, like on the weekends, it's a little bit because I'm doing other things. So I was like, you know what? Maybe this is not the best idea. So now what I'm doing, and I started doing this yesterday. Yesterday was Sunday actually. Anyway, so if I'm camera ready, like I went to school, whatever, like I'm dressed, I straightened my hair, whatever. Well, right now you can't really see it because I have it in a pony. But let's say I look presentable. So instead of making a video, I'm gonna make 3. Because if I have to spend all this time thinking about what to make the video about, and just to make one video, I feel like it's easier to make a video. I don't know if this happens to you guys, but to me, it's easier to make a video if I just made a video before that one. You know what I mean? Like it's almost like you're on a roll. You know what I mean? Because you're like, you know what I mean? Like you're already doing that. So like for instance, when I make my videos and I make videos in English and in Spanish, like right now after this video, I'm gonna make another video in Spanish, and I made a video before this one, and I'm gonna make another video before this one. You know what I mean? Like when I say video, I mean the same video in English and in Spanish. You know what I mean? And because you have to think a lot, like before you know what I mean? Like there's a certain like social, and I always say this, there's like a social element to making a video. You know what I mean? Like you have to gather this like social energy to like talk in front of a camera and say like, okay, I'm going to talk about this. Like I have an idea, I want to talk about it, I feel like talking about it, and then I talk about it. But the thing is, like before making a video is like, okay, I'm doing this. You know what I mean? It's almost like okay, I'm doing it. But once you've like when you've already made a video and you're like, okay, let's make the next one. It's like it's easier. I don't know how to explain it. So, now that I'm camera ready, in my opinion, I'm camera ready, instead of making one video, I make 3, and that's it. And then I post one, and then I schedule the other 2, and that way I'm gonna be accumulating stuff. So yesterday I made 3 videos. Today I'm making 3 videos. Tomorrow another 3, and so on. And let's see where that takes me. I had that idea literally yesterday. Let's see how that goes. That was my New Year's resolution. Let's see if I keep that till the end of the year. I don't know. I mean, if I make 3 videos every day, how many videos am I gonna have scheduled? We'll think about that later. So yeah, that's essentially my my idea. And then when it comes to TikToks, I've been making TikToks every day. I made a bunch today. I don't know if I'm gonna make any more before I change, because I'm gonna put on my pajamas as soon as I stop filming, because I have other things to do. I'm not gonna go anywhere, so that's that. But I make videos on TikTok also every day, and I post a bunch every day. Like I think like every because everybody's been saying that you should post like 10 to 20 or something like that videos every day. I don't know if that strategy works. I haven't checked if all of these people are actually posting, let's say, 10 videos a day. I don't know. But I've been trying to make, I don't know how many I've been making every day, because this is like the 4th day that I'm going to be doing that. And I don't know how many videos I've posted every day, probably like 6, maximum like 7. I have no idea. But I'm going to try to, like, every time I remember, I'm going to post a video. Or like if I'm about to doom scroll, it's like, okay, instead of doom scrolling, I'm going to post something, like substituting that, So I'm going to be trying to post, let's say, every hour, every 2 hours, just whenever I remember, It's like, I have 5 minutes right now. Okay, let's post a TikTok. You know what I mean? Or like, oh, I just thought about something. Okay, hit record. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to be more spontaneous like that. I didn't want to be spontaneous because I was like, well, I have this idea, but I'm not camera ready. So now I'm going to be more like, okay, I'm not camera ready, but I'm still going to do it. You know what I mean? Like, it's better to post something than not posting anything at all. Or maybe I can like write down the idea. And like, this is easier said than done because I've done this before. Like, I can write down the idea and then do it later. And then later I forget, or I'm like, I don't feel like doing it right now. That's the thing. You have to feel like doing it in the moment. Because, I don't know, I just feel like it turns out better that way. I feel like when it comes to creative stuff, that's the way it kind of works. I have no idea. So those are essentially my plans. I don't know for how long I'm going to be able to keep it up. I have been happy because a lot of the times I feel like I'm not doing enough. And obviously right now I'm spending more time making content and all that stuff, and I don't have as much time to do other things that I want to do. Yeah, that sucks. But I don't know. I'm just going to see where that takes me, for how long I can keep it, where whatever happens. You know what I mean? I should be adopting this mindset of trial and error rather than like having everything planned and then like, okay, maybe this is not sustainable, then what do we do? Should we do, okay, I can't do anything because this is not sustainable, this I don't really want to do with this. Do you know what I mean? So that's gonna be my strategy these days. I'll tell you how it goes. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.